everyone, welcome back to Denise. So today I'm coming on to do a first impressions on this foundation right here. It's new to the drugstore. It is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Cushion Foundation. I am using this in the color C8 Coca. So I've already played around with this, but I thought it would be nice to kind of do some sort of first impression slash demo for you guys so we could see how this product really wears and how I like it. Now, I did kind of test it and swatched it on my face when I first brought it home, but I haven't really worn it and applied it to my entire face. So if you guys are interested and would like to see my thoughts on this foundation here, stick around and let's just get right to it. So before we begin, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about this product and the foundation. I picked my foundation up at Rite Aid for $16.99, and yes, you guys did hear me correctly, $16.99 for a drugstore foundation. So it is a little bit pricey. There are 12 shades in this collection, but there are like 3 different categories. There's like cool, neutral, and warm, and in each of those categories there are 4 different shades in each of those categories. So in this foundation, the amount of product you get is 0.51 ounces. In a traditional foundation, you would get 1 fluid ounce. So there is like half the product for double the price, so just keep that in mind. So the packaging is plastic, and I don't mind that. It's a really pretty rose gold top plastic packaging. It does come with a compact mirror. There is a sponge type applicator here. You pull that out, and then it has this little tab there that you open, and then you lift this little tab of paper out, and what that is doing, I guess, is keeping, I'm trying to show you guys, it's keeping the foundation moist, I guess, on the inside, and then the foundation is actually in this sponge. I do like the convenience of this packaging. You can actually take this compact with you, and if you needed to do some sort of touch-up or something like that, you would actually have your liquid foundation with you to do that, which is really, really nice. So the product claims to be lightweight. It's supposed to be like a breathable foundation. It won't crease or crack, and you won't have cake face in using this product. So let's get into the demo and let's see for ourselves exactly how this foundation holds up and what it looks like. How the foundation is supposed to work: you're supposed to tap your sponge once for sheer coverage, twice for light coverage, and then 3 times for medium coverage. I'm going to go ahead and just apply it to this side of my face, and we'll start there and see how it works. So I'm applying it. Oops. Okay. I'm just kind of tapping. So I have done this side of my face. What do you guys think? Is the coverage good? I actually think the coverage is really, really nice. Now, I definitely can see a glow. My face does look a little bit dewy, not overdone. My comfort level definitely is matte foundations. I think they look best on me, but I am not like turned off by the little bit of shine or glow that I have to my skin. I think it is actually very flattering and very natural. It doesn't feel like anything's on my skin, and the smell of the product, there's no scent. I don't smell anything, so I'm not turned off by any fragrance or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side of my face. So this is what the end result looks like. I have put on the foundation and I have to say I like the finish. I usually like matte finishes, but this kind of luminescent finish, this hint of dewiness to the skin, I actually do like. Now, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this come spring and summer when I'm like crazy oily, but right now today, I am liking it because it's winter outside, it's cold, my skin is parched, and this kind of brings it back to that nice beautiful glow that like every woman wants. So right now I'm liking this finish. I'm really liking this finish. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup because I want to see how this foundation is going to oxidize, if it does or it doesn't. I want to see how it's going to work with my powders, what the end result is once I have a full face on, how I actually feel about the product. So let me go ahead, put on my makeup. I'll come back and give you my final thoughts on this. Okay. But so far, it looks really good. Don't you guys think it looks good? I think it looks good. What do you guys think? Okay, guys, so I am back. I'm going to go ahead and give you my final thoughts on the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation in the color C8 Coca. Now, the finish of this foundation, in my opinion, is luminous. It is dewy. I prefer more of a matte, natural looking type of finish when it comes to my foundations. But even though I do prefer that, after saying that, I really do like the finish of this foundation. It wasn't like dewy to the extreme. It was like dewy natural. This is a really great product, and the finish, once I said it, was just superb. It was just perfection in my opinion. Now, the coverage is not really medium full, definitely not, and it doesn't state that. It doesn't claim to be a full coverage foundation. It says that it can be used sheer all the way up to medium coverage, and I think it's more light medium coverage. So those are my thoughts on the finish of this foundation. The feel of the foundation is very lightweight. It is definitely breathable. You will not feel like you have a ton of product on your face when using this. I'm not sure how this is going to hold up for me in the spring and summer, but honestly I hope that it does because I really like the convenience of the packaging. That is a thumbs up in my opinion, and I also like the finish, the way it looks. It's just beautiful, and I feel like the matching technology that they have in this foundation, whatever that is, it does work. I think that even if you were a shade or two deeper in complexion, you would be able to get away with wearing this color. The darkest color I saw in the display was C8 Cocoa, and I think I picked mine up in warm because it was the darkest one that I saw as far as this like little tab right here went. So I just went for what I know. Usually with L'Oreal products, I'm usually like in the walnut, almond, coca kind of color range, so I kind of stick to what I know and I don't venture out of that. If the packaging doesn't say that, then I just don't pick it up. But nevertheless, this one really did work for me. I do like the color matching technology. I like the color. It looks very natural and it covered beautifully, and I can still see the character of my skin underneath this makeup even after I powdered. It's just really beautiful, really lightweight, very natural, and definitely something that is a must check out product. Now, there are a few issues I do have with this product. In a traditional foundation, you're getting 1 fluid ounce. You're only getting half of that in this compact, and you're paying double the amount that you would normally pay for an ounce of, drugstore foundation. So that is like a little pet peeve of mine. That is my first cons, hand down, the pocketbook. Another thing that I was kind of concerned about is the bacteria buildup in the sponge. I have very sensitive skin and anything will break my face out. If anything is not like 100% clean, I will get clusters of bumps, not necessarily pimples, just my skin is very sensitive and it reacts quickly to something if it doesn't like it. And so I am always worried about like bacteria and transferring of bacteria from one product to another, and the application process process when using this particular product is you have to keep using that makeup sponge that they provide you, tapping it into the sponge where the foundation is, and then applying it to your face, and you're going from like here to here, here to here. So I do have an issue there with it being sanitary and like bacteria buildup. So that is an issue kind of for me. So the next thing is like dealing with the bacteria thing. You can wash the makeup sponge, but who wants to sit around and squeeze and try to keep that makeup sponge perfect? So another option I guess you could do is go out and buy some applicators that you could throw away that are inexpensive. I don't know what the finish of that would be like and if the product would work the same. So that's another issue, because you're incurring more cost to an already expensive drugstore foundation. So that is another con in my opinion. So another issue I have is with this product drying out. Now, I don't use foundation and makeup. I don't use makeup every single day. And sometimes I might want to use a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream or a different foundation. And I'm worried about this product kind of drying out on me. So that's another issue, because the packaging is not like it's airtight or something like that. So because it is a foundation that is a sponge that is soaked in foundation, I worry about it drying out on me before I really get the opportunity to use it all up to its full potential. So that is another con. So the last thing is not really a con, it's more of a question. I noticed that the international version, its counterpart that is, being sold internationally, has an SPF of 29 in it. Now, I did scour the internet. I looked on their website. I looked on the packaging. I went back to the store and I read the display. I didn't see anything that said this had SPF in it. So most likely it doesn't. But I'm curious to find out if it does, because its counterpart does have an SPF 29 in it. But yeah, I was really curious to see if this one does. So if you do know, please let me know down below in the description box if the US version does have SPF in it, because I couldn't find that information anywhere. So you guys, I think that's it. That is my final thoughts on the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. I can't think of anything else I want to share with you guys about it. I hope my demo was helpful and it gives you some idea of how the product actually does apply and how I would use it. Yeah, that's it, guys. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.